But coming out, I mean, you got to earn your keep. So I mean, when I started, everything was basically part-time, so you had to basically fill your other time with some sort of work. And you know, with a college degree, I was like, well, I don't know if it's for me, but you know, I kind of gave it a shot, stuck with it, and I guess here I am today.
Awesome. And you're the rear tire carrier. Now, again, another big thing that people always want to know is how much those tires actually weigh, and do they weigh something different from track to track?
So any track that we go to that's over a mile long, like Logo here, the tires actually have what we call a double liner. So in case, you know, hopefully not, but if Jamie's out on the track and he wrecks in turn 2, that inner liner will help him get back to pit road without tearing the wheel up or the chassis of the car up. So that tire's about 70 pounds. If we go to a short track or a road course race, like next week in Watkins Glen, the tire's a little bit lighter because there's no inner liner. So it's about 55 pounds. So I like short track racing.
So you know, fans always want to know, I mean, do you have, like, because you are the carrier, do you like carry around like tires just so they feel lighter during race time? Like, you know, during the week, I mean, or because a lot of guys, just like you said, Milan, some guys actually work at the shop. Are you one of the guys that work at the shop and you are on the pit crew?
Actually, Milan and myself, we work in our pit department area of the race shop. So
now, what does that mean, your pit department?
So we're responsible for all of our practice equipment. So we have about 40 sets of tires that we use for practice in a given week. We have 3 different practice cars, a mock pit box that we actually take out to our practice area. So we're responsible for all that stuff. So in a way, I do kind of, you know, carry tires on a weekly, like on a daily basis. But for us, you know, we have a training program that's specialized for different positions. So, you know, John's workout program, my workout program, and Milan's are all going to be different. So part of my training program is actually do what you call a farmer walk with a 80-pound dumbbell in my hand to kind of get my body used to that weight.
So, and you've been doing this for how long?
This is my 4th year.
4th year. And has things changed in those 4 years?
When I first came in, you know, I would say 13 seconds or mid-12s was a really fast stop. Just with the technology of the equipment getting enhanced, you know, we actually have an engineer that makes all of our pit guns in-house, makes all the jacks in-house, and everything is made, like Milan said, it's made for the user. So in a 4-year span, we've gone from 12.5, 13 seconds to high 9s, low 10s. So.
Isn't that funny? Like back then, 4 years ago, you'll get fired these days for those pit stops.
If we go out and run 13 seconds today, you probably won't see us in Watkins Glen.
Now, you know, take us through a typical week. Like today, you guys, you know, it's race day. What do you guys have a couple days off? Do you go back in the shop on Thursday, Friday, and then kind of like come out here?
No, so we get treated just like any other professional athlete, football, baseball, whatever. We have a training regimen that we go through weekly and a practice regimen. So when we get back, you know, we'll fly back to North Carolina this evening, and we'll be in the shop Monday morning with our yoga teacher, getting stretched out.
Wait a second. Did you just say yoga?
Yeah. NASCAR's come a long way.
So is it regular yoga or like hot yoga, or do you have like pool yoga? What kind of yoga is it?
It's what we call a deep stretch yoga. So we travel 38 weekends out of the year, so the longest season of professional sports, and a lot of that time is on an airplane. So, you know, our bodies get cramped up and tight. So that's the first thing we do when we get back on Monday is we stretch out.
Milan, did you ever think in 10 years or 10 years ago that you'd be doing yoga?
Well, I mean, NASCAR's new to me, so I kept an open mind.
And Jonathan, your first year, like, what is your background?
Well,
I mean, you're kind of a small guy for football, and maybe, I'm joking. Like, what is your background? Do you come from the sports part of, you know, these guys going out and finding athletes to come onto the pit crew?
I do, but my background is a little bit crazier than most people. I am 27 years old, and I've done a lot in my 27 years. Well, first of all, I graduated from Clemson, go Tigers, played football there, and after that went and played for the Tennessee Titans for 2 years, and then after that went and played in Canada for a year, and then after that became in law enforcement for about a year.
Wow, at 27 years old. Wow, that's awesome. So you go from law enforcement and playing football to NASCAR. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I mean, going from pulling people over to getting into one of the fastest sports out here, how'd that happen?
It was a little bit crazy. So what I did was I have a background of drag racing. So I joined the NASCAR racing experience in Maryville Integrated Racing School, where I was a professional driver there, and the pay was crappy. So just trying to figure out a way, to make more money and whatnot. And so one of the guys came up to me, just asked me about the pit crew stuff. I was like, I never really thought about it because I've always wanted to drive. So kind of just looked into it and found out about the NASCAR diversity program, and went there and joined them and practicing twice a day. And here I am today. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Let's give
it's
a big
been a long
round of
journey.
applause. That's pretty awesome. So, guys, this is like one of the first races in a long time that everything is one day. Did you literally just fly in today? Because I know a lot of times back 10 years ago, you guys just last year, you were flying in on Friday, and now you're flying in maybe yesterday, or did you fly in this morning?
So the crazy thing is about this weekend is because we have the Xfinity race in Iowa, and then we also had the truck race here yesterday, and then cup race here today. So we kind of split up our groups a little bit. So I flew in last night from Iowa. So I raced in Iowa yesterday and flew in last night. Stayed last night and then came today. Where these guys here came in, they came here yesterday, did the truck race, and they're still here today. So
Okay.
yeah.
So being the jack man, just like Milan, I know that thing probably weighs a ton, don't it? Because you all lie to me. You all lie to me and say, Johnny, this thing is hundreds of pounds. I carry this thing around. I just make it look right, but it's really not. How much does a jack weigh these days?
The jack weighs probably around 35 pounds these days.
Okay. And do you have a nickname for your jack?
Nah, actually I don't. But most of
You
them.
know, sometimes they do.
So most of them call it Pepto because it's pink. So pink. So
No. Was that? Did you want a pink? Or was that your first year? You guys are like, you know what? We are going to
First
show
year
you.
thing. First year thing, but it worked out for me. So
Hey, does anybody have any questions at all for these three? Anybody? Nobody?
Let's see their biceps.
Oh. Things just got creepy over here. Oh, look at he's actually rolling it up.
All three together.
Hey, that's not bad. I just wore a long sleeve. I don't want to show you mine. No, guys, there's usually 6 of you, and there's always a class clown. There's always a clown with you guys. Really? Now, is that?
I don't understand.
Now, is that Milan? Is that why you've probably been here one of the longest now, 10 years? I mean, it's a long time being on a pit crew.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could call me a veteran, but you got to remember, it's 38 weeks. You're spending more time with these guys than, let's say, your own family. So if you don't do something fun to shake things up, this becomes monotonous, boring, like anything else. I mean, you start getting in a rut. You're like, oh, man, I don't feel like going to work. Well, I kind of feel like someone give a little energy to shop sometimes. And sometimes we go a little overboard with how we go after people, but we have a good time and it's all in good fun.
So do you ever mess with other teams before the race just to have a little fun?
I mean, they better know you if you're going to try it.
So one of the things I've always heard, and you guys will probably crack up about this one. I've heard that when you see somebody going to the bathroom, and you don't have real bathrooms out there, you have porta potties. Have you locked anybody inside those porta potties?
I can't say I hadn't. Sometimes we'll grab a little zip tie the door and see if they can get out with 1 or 2 of them on there. But you try to do it when there's not a pit stop going on, because the last thing you want to do is really mess with someone who's actually trying to work. So.
Okay, so and that brings up a great point. People often ask, how do the drivers go to the bathroom during a race? When you are during a race and you got to go to the bathroom, and do you guys literally just go? Or do you try to go to the bathroom? I mean, do you have someone that says, okay, Ted, you're going to take over for a couple minutes, I got to go, it's just number 1, don't worry, I'll be right back? I mean, how does that work?
I'll be honest with you, if depending on where you're pitted, you look around, you're like, okay, well, if I really have to go, there's a porta john here or a bathroom there. And if not, it's kind of like, all right, you look for somebody who's either younger, who can still do your job, and like, hey, listen, I'm going to disappear for like a couple laps, can you just watch out for me? You have to remember, this is a business, you can't just gallivant around pit road. So you try to take care of your business beforehand. So I mean, you just got to be prepared. Just be professional about it.
Before the race, do you guys have racing rituals that you guys do to pump yourselves up before that race, or before you know that that car is going to come into your pit?
I mean, you'll see a lot of guys like during the national anthem, right after the national anthem, everyone will get together before like a team breakout or whatever. You know, that's a kind of time to kind of focus in, kind of get together and say, hey, listen guys, this is what we're going to try to accomplish today, get people motivated. But yeah, I mean, we have fun with it too. I mean, just like everything else.
When you guys are not at the racetrack, what do you guys like to do?
Oh man. Well, I'm busy with 2 newborns at home, so I got to say that. And well, I mean, we try to do a lot of things as far as team events. We try to go out in the community, do a lot of stuff with different organizations, or you know, even to the point where we even take some small trips together as a team for team building events. We'll do some hiking. We'll do some you know, paintball or whatever, just to get away from the same thing week in and week out, travel.
They're telling me to wrap things up, right? Okay, please put your hands together for Jamie McMurray's pit crew. Well, 3 of them anyways. Guys, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes to come out. It was great seeing you guys.